Hi everybody, Catherine St-Pierre at Physikinaction. Brome News, Health and Fitness Edition, November 3rd, 2015, food for thought. If you're brand new to my station, welcome. There is over 250 videos here about health and fitness. So you have some nutrition, you have some diet, you have some recipes, you have workout reviews, you have workout videos that I've created, you have challenges, you have stretches, you have rehab exercises, you have yoga, meditation, hikes that I've done in Rio. And obviously the last 17 episodes have been about what I've written for Brome News in the past. Now, if you're brand new, I suggest that you subscribe to my channel. This will allow you to get notifications telling you when I post something new. As of right now, it's like 1 or 2 per week. Depends on what's going on in my life at the time. It rained a lot this week, so you'll probably get 2 or 3 of them. If you like what you hear or see, please give me a thumbs up or a like. It encourages me. It lets me know that you guys are watching. If you have any questions or comments, please don't be scared. Write them into the comment box. Often these are little things that I can help you with if I have the information. I usually respond within 24 to 48 hours. If you are too shy and would rather ask something a little bit more personal, you can always do so by sending me an email at physikinaction@gmail.com, and that will be right in the comment box down here, as well as the links to my Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, etc. Okie-do. So here we go. Let's get this one going. Okay. Well, I've got the light in my eyeballs, so the paper looks really dark. I should have like a flashlight. Last month, we discussed one of the many eating disorders, anorexia. I know that it's not as widely spread as obesity, and my plan was to talk about the latter. But I really didn't want to write about statistics. There's so much great content on obesity out there that adding my say seemed pretty bleak. Instead, I decided that we should cover health through food. I know it sounds a little strange, but as they say, you are what you eat. I know you've heard it a million times, and most rather not listen. Eating is a habit that modifies your body the most. Probably because we do it from like day one. Of course, I had to write that. From the moment we are conceived, ta-da, until the day we physically die, we survive solely on what we ingest. Okay, we also need to breathe, but that is an automatic response. Eating, however, is not. Eating is a taught habit or behavior. It's not something that just happens. When we sleep, our body doesn't automatically ingest calories to survive, unless you've been sleepwalking to the kitchen to ingest the contents of a whole box of cookies. Looping from last month. Point being, we are taught to eat. From day one, we are fed on somewhat of a schedule. We have no say in what we want or need. We are fed regardless of the reason of our cries, whether they are due from hunger, pain, discomfort, or attention. Ouch, that hurts. I actually wrote, ouch, that hurts. I'm talking to mothers and fathers here. We are responsible for so many eating disorders, ailments, and disease. Double whammy. I'm not saying it's completely our fault as parents because we often do what we are taught based on time, capacities, and budget. But guess what? We can stop the cycle of ignorance right now. Ooh. Oh, mean that day. In this day and age, we have millions of books, websites, research papers, and professionals that are able to help us easily learn and understand the facts. We simply need to be told where to find the information the moment we have a confirmed pregnancy. Wow. Because of the way nature works, we women need to step up to the plate first. Ha, see what I did there? Now the chicken and the egg thing? That's the thing. If we were to get into the subject deeply, which we will not, you'd soon see that both parents are responsible from the day of their own birth. If you wish to discuss this further, take me out for lunch and we'll certainly have a blast. Taking me out for lunch better be an expensive one. No McDonald's for me. We're going seafood, baby. As a new mother, you are responsible for the nutrients that are passed through. As a new mother, I gotta read it the way I wrote it, right? Responsible for the nutrients that are passed through our placentas to our fetuses. When eating foods that have poor nutritional value, we cannot readily give our mini human what it needs to grow strong and healthy. When eating superfoods from the start, our child will benefit from all of the nutrients needed to build a strong immune system, bones, organ, brain, nervous system, to be ready to come into this wonderful but harsh new world. So inspiring. That being said, sorry, I got a message that came in. That being said, if you are pregnant and seem to only want junk food or very strange combinations, I hear you. Okay, so for the newbies, at this time on November 3rd, 2015, I was literally 33, 34 weeks pregnant. So I was definitely ass craving. What we crave is often related to certain bodily needs. Craving sugar, salt, and fat may trigger our needs to eat foods that we know contain certain major groups, but often that is a false signal from our brains. Oh, great. Now my brain is wrong. Funny and mean. What I mean is that certain foods contain what our bodies need at the time. These nutrients, aka vitamin and minerals, can be found in simple foods. We just tend to use our senses to fulfill our pressing needs instead of taking the time to ingest the proper foods. Thus, the overeating or binging. Cat is so mean. Are you ready for my rant? What, like we just didn't rant just now? When pregnant, as much as possible, eat fresh, local grown, organic foods. Yes, I will keep saying this until everybody changes this planet. I'm pushing it, even if I cannot myself eat fully organic foods. Why? Because here, okay, for those that are watching from across the world, and I know there are, in Quebec, Canada, it's cold. So gardens grow from like June till September, and then that's it. I mean, we might get some fruits and stuff like squashes and things like that in September and October, but by the end of October, we are all done, okay? So we rely on other countries to supply a lot of our food, although now in 2020, there's a lot more greenhouse, like rooftop greenhouses and things like that. So we are getting more organic food year round. But if you do your research about that kind of thing, foods that are grown when they're not supposed to be grown don't have the same nutrients. They don't get ingested as well. However, the earth, the ground, the earth that it's grown in is probably much better because it's controlled. The nutrients right now in our ground supply is really not great. So we need to revamp that and work on that. I wish I could find the link again. There's a link that talks about it and how in 40 years from now, if we don't do something quick, we won't be able to grow food anymore. Not in the ground. I mean, we might be able to do hydroponics and stuff, but we wouldn't be able to do it in the ground anymore because the nutrients would be so depleted that we wouldn't be able to produce something out of it. So yikes, that's pretty scary. If I find it, I'll put it at the bottom, okay? Okay. If we don't make an effort, at least add what is available, merchants will not try to make it available. Supply and demand rules. If there is no demand, why supply it? I'm talking about organics, okay? The reason pregnant women should eat clean as possible is that our own body is incapable of breaking down the pesticides and growth hormones that are present in the foods that we eat. Those same pesticides and growth hormones cross the barrier of our placenta to feed our baby. We are poisoning our child from the very beginning. May as well keep smoking, drinking alcohol, and taking drugs if that were the case. Okay, please don't. I was just trying to make a point. What? Moms-to-be, try to eat as many, let's call them clean, vegetables as possible. Have them in homemade soups, salad, grill them, bake them, and when possible, eat them raw as they are full of nutritional power. Use a wide range of vegetables to ensure that you are getting different vitamins and minerals across the board. If you always eat the same foods, you may be getting what you need out of them, but you will be lacking the nutrients and minerals from other types of food. Continue on page 11. 6, 7, 8, no 11. I mean, I might have this on a hard drive somewhere, which is not accessible to me like right now. I mean, I can try to find it if I go look back and actually find whatever remaining. It could be one paragraph for all I know. The remaining of this, I will take another clip of video and just mark as part 2 if I find it. If not, well, I'm not sure how far I was going into this subject. I don't know if I was going right into childhood and habits and behaviors. My gut feeling says probably, unless it's in a future article that is coming up pretty soon. And I don't know. I'm really reading them as I put them away. I put them away. I pull one out and I read it, and then I put that one away back in its order. So, I'm sure I talked about breastfeeding, and I'm sure I was very mean. Just my gut feeling. This is something that I don't like to debate because I find that I'm going to be mean here. A lot of women are selfish. They make babies and then they don't take care of them. Ooh, booyah. Okay, so that being said, I don't want to end on a harsh note. But if you want to debate on that, I'm open for it. I can give you a lot of great stats on that. And we can have a really, 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 really mean conversation about infloc. So anyways, point being, I'm not going there right now. Maybe in my comments I will have to. Okay, so I hope that what was there got you started somewheres. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, the next one, sometimes I write because somebody asked the question. So if I just look what's coming up, it's couples training. So it's not about food. So I will talk to you soon. Like I said before, if you like any of the stuff that I have to say, or if you want to comment or share, please go ahead. And go ahead and go look at the other stuff that I have on my page. These articles are really just a revamp, just because I don't have the means, the effort, the cameras and all that stuff to make new workout videos that are basically the same. You know, like workout video is a workout video. I mean, as long as you touch every piece, that's that. But that being said, if you do wish to have your own individual workout video made for you, I will do that. For $75 US, I take all your information and I create a video for you, and I send it to your mailbox. And literally, I say, okay, so let's say your example, your name is Annie. Okay, and I'll say, okay, Annie, exercise 1 is blah, 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 and I show you how to do the exercise. I said, okay, Annie, exercise 2. I literally will do that the whole video, so you know it's yours. It's not good for anybody else. I mean, you could share it, no big deal, but it was designed for your needs and goals. I always send a diet with that, and the diet is pretty standard Quebec kind of diet. I say this because if you are from India or from Asia, or you're from, I don't know, either Spain or from Italy, you're probably not going to eat a lot of the stuff that's on my stuff. But if you're Canadian American, you'll probably will touch base with all that. And I'm not saying that it's not doable. It's very doable. It's just that some people's tastes are different. And mine was created for my clients here, in Quebec, initially. And I kept it because that's what I know. Okay, I'm not a international cook. I do like international foods, but I'm not an international cook by no means. So if you wish to have something made for yourself, please contact me, send me an email, and I'll get something set up just for you. Okay, so have fun. Have a great day. Love you. Talk to you soon.